All right, guys. So yesterday we went ahead and started making the second bowl. So the second bowl is pretty much the same as the first one, but I did things a little bit different to adjust to this whole COVID situation. And so right here, you can see this is how the plastic bowl looks like, and I when I finished it yesterday around noon, I went ahead and left it out overnight. After leaving it out for one night, this is basically how it looks like. You can see it does shrink, so it comes off easily from the uh, plastic plastic bowl. So now this bowl is leather hard. And so now I'm able to take it out. You can see this is what leather hard looks like. And I'm going to show you another bowl that I also made yesterday, but I left it inside the plastic bag. Okay, so just to show you the difference. And again, because you guys, um, because the temperature in your house, in your room, whatever you're at, it's different. The drying, it's gonna be different. For some of you, it's gonna take longer. For some of you, it's gonna take less time. But either way, you need to keep an eye on your bowl because you don't want it to get too hard. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to manipulate it. Here's the other bowl that, like I said, I left inside the bag. And I did this intentionally because I wanted you to see the difference. And so on this one, look, if I press down, look, the clay still soft. See that? And if I pull it out, now it's wobbly. It's not. Look at this. See that? So this is obviously not a good point to take it out of the plastic bowl because it's gonna collapse or it's just simply gonna be out of shape. And anyway, so there you have it. So here's the leather heart. See that? I mean, I was gonna knock on it, but there's not gonna be any sound. But so this is hard enough to pull it out of the plastic bowl, and you can see I can fold it like that. See that? And it's not gonna bend. But if I do that to this one, like this, see that? Look at that. See how it's still distorted. Look, I can do that to this, and it still holds its shape. So that's the whole point of leaving the the bowl out for a night or so to be able to work on the outside of the bowl. I'm gonna put this back because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So I don't want it. I don't want it to dry. So let's put it back in the bag. All right. So today, again, we're gonna finish the bowl that we started yesterday, and you can see here, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. My rim still good. If your rim is if the thickness of your bowl is a little bit bigger than a quarter of an inch, that's okay. Um, it's not a big problem right now, but as you get better at it, getting closer to that quarter of an inch would be ideal. Okay, and in a way, this might work for you a little bit because you're gonna be carving on the side. for this second bowl. This second bowl is for the negative space. So, all right, let's play with this. Okay, so I'm going to place it down like that. You can see that you can see the pugs here. These pugs were a little bit bigger than usual, but it's fine as long as you're pressing down on them enough to keep them thin. All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to, just so that you can see that you can still carve on this if you still want to refine the inside. Let's see if we can carve some of it. Okay. So again, this is the I think the ideal state, the ideal condition of the clay to carve, because it's holding its shape, and if the thickness is uneven from one side to the other, then you can go ahead and carve it. So you can see how I'm keeping my hand here, and you can see how I am carving some of the clay out. So I just want to make it a little bit thinner. I did most of the smoothing yesterday because I was telling you how I was going to take advantage of the fact that the clay was um, that the clay was a little bit softer, because that this is recycled clay. So okay, I'm going to start to having a sense of completion here in the inside. So you can see my spoon. All right. So now I need to even out this bottom part right here. So whichever way you want to go, to the left or right, not a problem. Make sure that when you are refining it, when you're doing, especially when you're carving, that you're not expanding the bowl. That you're not expanding it or stretching it too much, because you might create cracks. Hold again. There's no right way to hold the spoon. Hold it however it works for you. So now I need to just even out here the bottom. I'm gonna finish it up with the sponge. So okay, I think that's all I want to carve from the inside. Now I'm gonna try to make the rim to look even. Again, about a little bit bigger than a quarter of an inch. So again, always use your hands so that, again, you don't stretch the ball. Okay, so far I will finish the inside before I refine the outside. And so we're gonna recycle this clay. So make sure you have a recycling bag, a recycling plastic bag. I do have mine right here actually. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here right now. And you don't want to put this with your new clay. Okay, keep the recycled clay separated from the fresh clay. Again, I hope that you guys are enjoying the process. Don't rush it. Sometimes I do rush those because I don't want these videos to be 2 hours long. Anyway, so I really like the sponge. It really gets rid of all those funky. You know what I want to do with this? I want to round the corners of the sponge. Just round it. You can do what I'm doing to your kitchen sponges. You could just kind of get rid of that little edges, and you should be good. Oops, put on the table. Oh yeah, this works. So anytime you're pressing on the bowl, make sure that you're holding it with your hand. So this really is giving it a nice finish in the inside. You can also press a little bit if you have to. You press with the sponge. Don't be afraid of doing that. Kind of even pushing the clay back and forth. All right, so the inside is pretty much done. And let's see. All right, see that? Nice and smooth. Okay, so let's do the rim. Now the rim, this is the one that I saw. I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit concerned because I don't know, maybe half of my students uh, didn't even bother uh, sponging the rim, the rim of their bowls, and that doesn't look nice. You know what I noticed, that this bowl, it's still a little bit softer, especially once you start to manipulate it. It will feel like like it's getting softer. But so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the back before anything else happens. And my favorite tool to use is a credit card. If you have a rib that you purchased on the kit, then you can use that as well. But the uh, I do like the credit card, or any plastic card. Anyway, look how easy it is smooth out the outside. I don't need to do much because I press down hard enough on the pugs. You cannot see much of the unions. You can see here, you can see them a little bit right here, but you cannot really see them. So when you're doing this, you're kind of grabbing a little bit of it off the surface, and then it fills in the spaces. So right here, see that? All the nice. So the ideal way to do this is by going diagonally. And let's try it with the rib. Anyway, like I said, I don't need to do much to this one. So now what I'm gonna do is take the sponge, smooth it out. All right. So now just be careful because this thing might get stuck on the. Okay. Again, this was still a little bit soft, and but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it up. Hopefully, when you pull yours out of the plastic bowl, it's gonna be a little bit harder. So anyway, so there it is, guys. That's the second bowl. Now, um, if if everything comes out good, now you're gonna put this on a tray, and you're gonna put it back inside the bag because we want to keep it leather hard. Let's see where's bag. Make sure you don't bend it, hit it. Be very gentle with it. Put it away, and you're done. So that's it, guys.